I spent several hours calling back home this weekend to Fairbanks. It's been about 6 weeks since I've been there, and I feel a little out of touch. But I call just regular people in the district. You've probably gotten some of those same calls, same emails, comments on social media about the situation. And I got to say, it's a challenging and bleak situation that we have right now. A constituent of mine, Mindy, is a Cutco sales rep. And because of the closures of a lot of these public buildings and events, festivals and things like that where she sells these products, she has seen her income drop to zero pretty immediately and overnight. I mentioned the barber who rents a chair. Now that Fairbanks is one of those who have been declared under one of the governor's mandates to not be operational, these barbers who rent chairs for $75 and cut hair for 8 hours, 9 hours a day is completely out of work. And they don't qualify for unemployment insurance. There's a construction worker I spoke with. He said that his company, or the company that he works for, will lay him off, and he will be laid off indefinitely. And he was expecting a big summer, and I think a lot of people are expecting a big summer. He's worried how he's going to make ends meet for his family and his 3 children. And if you've ever heard a man cry, it's a tough thing to hear. That these people have done the right thing. They're workers. They're people who have done nothing wrong but have found themselves in the same situation we are all in today. They're working people, and they don't want public assistance. They don't want to go down to the public assistance shop and ask for food stamps. That's not their style. These are just regular working class people. They're also not people who are watching the stock market or where their retirement accounts are looking at right now, because they don't have stocks and they don't have a retirement account. These are people that live hand to mouth, have very little savings, and are asking us for our help. Alaskans are feeling fear and anxiety, and that's pretty much probably what you've heard from your district as well. This Senate can help in a lot of ways, and we can keep talking about wage replacement, but until we see a bill or something move forward, I don't know what to tell the folks, that there's a wage replacement bill where we're talking about it. That's not enough for a lot of people right now who are struggling, and that's not going to allay any of their fears or anxieties or desperation. The Senate can relieve this stress because we have a system immediately in place. We are fortunate, very fortunate, to have been blessed with oil wealth, leaders before us to put this rainy day fund aside, and it's pouring outside right now. This puts money immediately into the hands of people who can use it the most to pay for basics, utilities, rent, groceries. These are the basics of food and shelter on Maslow's hierarchy of need. It's not paying for television sets or vacations. That's not the time right now. It also, I think, this amendment would set forth a little bit of hope that the legislature is listening, that we recognize there's a lot of people that are hurting and a lot of people that are struggling, a lot of families that are not sure whether they're going to be evicted or whether they're going to be able to pay for utilities. So, Madam President, I think this does give folks a little bit of hope that we are doing something down here in Juneau. I hope that folks will support this permanent fund stimulus today. I think it sends a good message to folks that are the low-wage workers, the folks that found themselves completely unemployed. And just wanted to say that if you haven't had those calls from your district, I will make sure that they call you because we've gotten lots of them in our office. Thank you, Madam President.